Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tom.
My name is Tom Cote. I'm a Lebanon Valley Rails to Trails board members, and we're coming before the Commissioners this morning to ask for their approval to submit a grant request to DCED for local share account horse racing gaming funds. About $880,000 has been set aside for Lebanon County, so we're applying for a grant that works against that amount of money. It's a single application that goes to DCED. I believe we've given you a packet of information about the application. We're asking for a new, larger storage shed that will be placed at the Colebrook Rail Trail head. And we're also asking for the purchase of a larger tractor. As the rail trail grows and as we have maintenance needs and operational needs, our two smaller tractors just aren't cutting it. We need a larger, heavier, more sturdy piece of equipment for safety reasons for our volunteers and for making the operations of the rail trail and the maintenance of it much easier and more efficient. So we're asking for this grant from DCED. The funding splits are as follows. From DCED, $38,400 for the tractor. The local share will be provided by Lebanon Valley Rails to Trails, Inc. That's $9,640. The storage shed, we're estimating those breakouts would be $9,600 from DCED and $2,400 from the Rails to Trails. If there's any cost overages for these purchases, they will be absorbed by Lebanon Valley Rails to Trails, Inc. So the total grant application is $60,000. We would hope, once this approval is granted, that within 90 days the facilities will be in place and operational. And the old shed that's currently at Colebrook will go out to the northern part of the county where we have a standalone section of the rail trail north of Jonestown. We really need storage facility and space out there so we aren't transporting equipment daily and weekly from the southern part of the county where our storage facility is all the way north. This will save us a lot of time and expense in moving equipment back and forth. So that is the request that we're asking your approval of. The grant will be submitted by Lebanon County Planning Department on behalf of LVRT, Inc. John Fitzke and Julie Cheney will be submitting that application. There's a $100 application fee that goes along with it.
Really?
Believe it or
That's
not,
new.
a $100 application fee now, and Julie will be using her county credit card to do that application.
Why are they charging a fee? Do you have any clue?
It's actually always been that way. We've submitted 2 prior grants, and there's always been a $100 application fee.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just for this program?
Yes. No, for all DCED single application programs, there is a $100 application fee. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe they do that to cut down on willy-nilly applications. I really don't know.
Usually governments, have a courtesy that they don't charge each other. Yeah. Okay.
Not in this case.
Motion?
Well, the motion is to apply for the $48,000 grant from DCED for the Lebanon Valley Rail Trail to get a larger shed and a larger tractor to
Yes.
maintain.
Was that 48?
I think it's 48.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
All right, any discussion? Not all in favor of the, I'll second the motion, by the way. All in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, so moved.
Okay. And Commissioner Litz, we will need your signature and
Okay.
the staff to seal the resolution. Jamie has it. We can get that done in the next few days, and then I'll work with John and Julie, and we'll submit the application.
Okay.
Do I have another moment to talk about something very important?
Of course.
Commissioner Litz, Jamie, and I, and others were in a meeting on Tuesday with First Energy, or MET-Ed. MET-Ed came to us, or First Energy, and their staff and their engineers. They need to close down a small section of the rail trail for several weeks due to the high transmission lines being replaced between Wilhelm Avenue and the Expo Center. So today and tomorrow, all the details will be worked out in that regard. I think, Jamie, you'll probably be involved in the field view on Friday. There will be announcements going out across the community to the residences and businesses in the area. We're going to have it on our website as well, but for a short period of time, and we don't know the duration yet, but it could be several weeks, that 1+ mile section of the trail is going to be closed for safety reasons. Those high tension wires and poles that are out there, pretty significant when you're replacing them. I think they're 60-foot high poles.
Yeah.
When you get a boom in there and you're moving things around, we just can't have rail trail users in the vicinity. So the rail trail will be closed down for a short period of time. The good news is, though, First Energy wants to come back after the work is done and make significant improvements to that section of the trail. So that's a real plus for rail trail users here in the county and for visitors coming to the area. And if John Wengert was here, he would say to you, that's nothing new, because Med Ed was one of the initial partners with Lebanon Valley Rails to Trails, Inc. in doing a feasibility study to look at where the rail trail might exist in Lebanon County. They were a partner, they were a financial partner, so this is just keeping in line with all the things they've done with us and with you over the many years.
And
So-
the improvement, the big improvement is it'll be macadamed, correct?
That is correct. From Wilhelm Avenue going south out to the EXPO, it's stone dust right now. Some of that is in an area where it's always a little problematic with moisture and the like. So this will make the rail trail really a better facility.
I think Med-Ed still had to run that by them, their
Yes, yes, yeah. Because the
superiors
contractors.
back at Med-Ed,
Yeah.
they haven't guaranteed that yet. That's
Yeah.
probably gonna be something we find more about tomorrow.
Yeah, but that would be the ultimate if they could
Yeah.
do that. And if they can't, they're at least going to restore the rail trail to its existing condition, which defines stone dust, needed work anyway, so we're going to get that out of this at a minimum.
But if they do pave it, it'll take less maintenance.
That would take less maintenance. And, you know, obviously it's easier to ride on that sort of surface, easier for us to maintain and the like. So that's a real plus, and we just wanted to update you on that as well. So look for some news on that. I think the media will be notified by First Energy maybe over the weekend. Could be as soon as the weekend.
And they, Med-Ed, will also be responsible for signage, closure signage, and all of these things. So hopefully, and hopefully it goes. They're going to under promise and over deliver, and
Yeah,
goes
yes.
a little faster than we expect. So.
Yeah, by closing it and not having to worry about, you know, maintaining pedestrian or bicycle traffic, this is going to save them significant time in their construction of the new utility poles. So really good news. John mentioned to me as well that we soon may hear from Penn DOT on Phase 6C, which goes from 22nd Street from Chestnut up to Cumberland. That's a major project for us, $2 million. You committed funds to that. We might hear in the next few weeks about that grant.
We expect to get notification about what the awards are with regard to the transportation alternatives set-aside funds. That was the program that we applied to. I think there was $18 million total this last year, and there was $110 million worth of requests statewide, so a lot
Wow.
of competition. But I think we gave them a good project. So.
Yeah, thanks to you and others, the local share of that, it was huge, huge, and very well received by Penn DOT. I can tell you that
Good.
because I spoke to them. Yeah, very well received.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is. That's it from us. Did we take enough
You
time?
did well. Jonathan, do you have anything to tell us? You good?
We started early, John.
Yeah, I'm sure Tom covered it.
Well, there's some information.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Well, we appreciate your good work and your volunteerism as usual, and all that you bring to this project and have brought over the years. Thank you very much.
We thank you for your longstanding 25-plus year commitment. It's just been awesome working with you and others. And this rail trail is going to be a reality here in the next 4 to 5 years.
Oh, quicker.
No, we wish, Commissioner, but it's going to take 4 to 5 years. Thank you for your
Well, I'll
time.
keep cracking the whip.
We know.
Okay, very good.
Thanks.
Thank you.